Superstition. Who has turned the jade elephant's head from the door? That won't do with a gunman still on the loose. Herod's flapping too close to the house. So I turned fire tongs for luck, cast table salt into flames. I spent the whole night pointing at the moon before I could fall asleep, creamy light shining on my face. But by morning, my OCD flared again. I tapped my forehead 3 times, wrapped the door frame, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Mostly I have it under control. Most of the time I only do it once. When the 3rd heart attack killed my father, I knew it was a liar. I could finally let up. All that dread had no place, and the wound seemed to heal. My father died doing what he'd been told not to do. He fell to the snow he'd cleared from his car. He died on a mattress of snow. Not even the scar I'd scored into my chest with a silver crucifix had the power to save him. When the snow melted and dried, I swept dust from the spot into an envelope. Mom sold the house and moved away. Years later, I mixed that dust with flour and baked coarse bread. I put some on my tongue and let it dissolve. I swallowed with wine and waited, fixed the elephant's green head toward the door. Best friends. Stretched through the narrow canyon of side yards, bedroom window to bedroom window, between oak limbs and over their parents' small gardens, herbs on one side, flowers on the other. Nylon string allows 2 girls to speak into soup cans and wish each other good night. It's summer, so daylight lingers gray and sad. In mottled skies beyond the ridge, they could hear the words better if they called out loud. A starling shakes itself dry on the lip of the bird bath, and in one of the similar houses, the parents are already drunk. One child's cat feigns interest for a moment, but soon goes back to sniffing at the chives and parsley. By the time the Anderson boy roars by too fast on his Yamaha, the 2 friends have nearly fallen asleep. The parents who are not loaded remember to make love. It has been a number of weeks since the argument about the property line and where the new shed would go. The girls are forbidden to speak with one another. But that's another story, one we won't be able to get to tonight. Instead, let's switch off the lamp and begin our wondering about how the girls managed the difficult feat, how they were able to unwind a line across that gulf, and how long its presence might remain a secret. These questions take their place in the catechism of goodnight. Is the door locked and the oven off? Has someone let in the cat? One of the parents, I won't say which, glances out the window, and she happens to notice the string, and so now we have to wonder how she'll use the information and also how she'll react when she sees the small, dark figure tiptoeing along the wire, over the gardens, toward her daughter's room.